We will allow our customers to choose when to turn on 5G services because it depends on use cases in their specific markets. And we find the response from our customers to be very inspiring for us. Let's examine a couple of enablers that are making our business case a reality. We're making 4G ready for 5G. What does this mean? Well, radio products within our ERS portfolio, delivered since 2015, is actually capable to support 5G new radio with a software upgrade. On the back of this strong product portfolio, we have seen encouraging traction with several customers with a fairly large contract wins as they pave the way into 5G. The combination of our new portfolio and 5G support for radio already deployed in the field gives the service provider access to a very large portfolio of 5G ready products. We have also pioneered the concept of network slicing. Network slicing allows service providers to basically tailor-make different services for different or with different levels by partitioning the network into logical slices. We believe network slices is critical as we move into the 5G world. We performed a joint study with BT that showed the cost reduction in the core of the network of 40%, and at the same time creating a potential for revenue increase of 35% compared to one large network. We're also making the edge more resilient and flexible with distributed cloud. Our solution creates a unified approach across centralized, distributed and edge resources. With a focus on any workload anywhere in the network, we're addressing our customers' challenge in terms of orchestration of applications as well as connectivity for applications across the network to ensure high performance such as low latency. We're increasing our commitment and investments in artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is what we call machine intelligence, will address the complexity that will come with 5G and IoT. Automation in this context is a game changer for our customers, the service provider, and is a key for the future. We're including machine intelligence, machine learning and intelligence, and basically rule-based analytics directly into our products and software. So, for example, we have used agents in our labs to show that in a core network we can put parameters in place faster and better than a human can do, which lowers the resource need by 25%. And of course, that's a direct saving on the cost base for an operator. You will see a lot of demos in the hall as you walk around this. It is in our managed services that we invest mostly on analytics as well as automation and machine learning. Network operations will grow in complexity as we move into 5G, and we need to improve the agility as well as the reliability in addition to reducing operational costs. We have also created a design methodology based on algorithms that create a better performance in the network with lower lead times. And this design feature is future-proof as it encompasses our whole portfolio. So, digitalization will make the network, in a way, more efficient, better performing, but equally important is that it will provide the customers a better user experience. Our revenue manager and expert analytics are two examples of what we do. The Revenue Manager solution enables service providers to provide new services that digital natives are used to. And Expert Analytics allows the service provider to proactively follow customer impacting events in the network and take proactive actions. And we have seen customers that deploy Expert Analytics to lower their churn dramatically in a sustainable way with that tool. And just recently we have announced that T-Mobile will start deploying Expert Analytics in their network. Let's now turn to new revenue sources. Particularly in the industrial IoT field fueled by 5G. We're connecting about 12 million subscribers today, providing more than 3,000 enterprises globally. Our Iot Accelerator is at the center of this emerging ecosystem. Last week, we announced our Iot Accelerator marketplace. It gives service provider access to a catalog of IoT applications. And they're also able to connect application developers and partners with the service provider and therefore gain the ability to launch services on a single platform. Yesterday, we signed an MOU with China Mobile related to our Iot Accelerator, basically working to develop a joint innovation center in China. We're also seeing great traction with UDN, our Unified Delivery Network. That's basically a global content delivery platform that's providing end users with a high content quality as well as consistent quality across the network. We're able to do this basically by leveraging the access network and the edge, because we have caching nodes very deep inside the service provider's network, thereby reducing the need for third-party CDNs. Standardization has enabled mobile technology to scale faster than any technology in the history of mankind. It's important for 5G as well as it was for 3G and 4G. We're leading the industry in this area, recently signing the first license agreement on 5G. In May 2016, we launched a landmark 5G patent application for a complete 5G architecture. We also played a central role in the 5G NR standards that 3GPP launched just before Christmas. And in 2016 and 2017, we were the single largest contributor to 5G new radio. We see that additional openness has to be incorporated within 3GPP. With the right stable open interfaces, multiple vendors and partners can all enter and develop technologies and technology solutions that ultimately will fit and work together. Now we're entering a new phase where we need to harness, basically building on 5G to harness the potential of industrial internet. This will require the introduction of new open interfaces in addition to what previously have been incorporated in 3GPP. Besides being recognized as a leader in 3GPP, we participate in many open forums like ONAP and OpenStack. We're fully committed to setting open standards that make global communication and connections possible, creating a new paradigm of one network for a multitude of use cases. Standardization and scale are important. Another defining factor in serving the most demanding industrial IoT and 5G applications will be the availability of harmonized spectrum. We believe governments need to make spectrum new spectrum available in the mid-band and the high bands very timely. This will be critical for 5G capacity and performance. We believe this will complement the current low band that's available in sub-2 gigahertz spectrum today. Nations will also need to provide a stable regulatory environment and access to harmonized frequency bands as a foundation for 5G infrastructure. In addition, we need to have a faster permitting process in order to allow for a faster build-out of 5G. In short, governments must start to look at mobile infrastructure as a national resource, a critical national resource, and not just a tax or a source for tax dollars. They actually have good reasons to do so. We know that the telecommunication infrastructure is critical for a country, but it's also critical for the innovation ecosystem in a country. Just think about what the innovation we've seen the last few years on streaming and e-commerce as examples. And all of those innovations are really built upon a strong mobile infrastructure. Another question that's critical to resolve is the net neutrality question. The principle of net neutrality is not to discriminate, throttle or degrade performance based on content. And that's the foundation that we also believe in. However, not all traffic is created equal, because we don't believe this will work in the 5G future. So think about mission-critical applications, such as remote surgery, that will have to take some sort of priority on other traffic. So we think there will need to be a regulatory regime that allows the service provider to create services that are differentiated based on user experiences. For us, 2017 was a year of building a foundation for the future. Our mission is to enable our customers, the service providers, to capture the full value of connectivity. And that's built upon 3 pillars. The first one being technology leadership, second one, product-led solutions, third one, global skill and scale. To strengthen our technology focus, we recruited more than 2,000 R&D engineers last year, while at the same time we reduced our total workforce by a net of 17,000. By investing in technology, we can allow our customers to get the best possible solutions, but at the same time, investing in technology allows us also to provide our customers with the lowest total cost of ownership for the solutions. To illustrate our progress on strategy execution, we have invited Telstra, who is a true world leader in 4G and on the road to 5G. You all know that Ericsson and Telstra has a long-standing relationship. Over the past decade, we have launched 35 world first. As a continuation of the partnership, yesterday we announced an evolution of our work in 4G with Telstra, in which we will deliver a leading technology roadmap to both extend and strengthen the capability of 4G and help lay the foundation for 5G with 5G-ready radio, virtualized core and next-generation transport. This includes the testing of early 5G non-standalone architecture on Telstra's 4GX network. Earlier this month, we achieved record-breaking 2 gigabit per second on a commercial chip in a lab. But also, Telstra was the first to launch our gigabit LTE network last year.